Leo, welcome back into the channel. I hope you're doing well. So today I want to do a just a 5-card spread on you and your person. We did come through the full moon in Aquarius, not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before. We are now coming up on the new moon in Virgo. So I'm catching you in between the full moon and the new moon in your sign. So we have 2 new moons in Virgo. So this first one will be, 22nd, 23rd. So it's kind of right around the corner. So the full moon in Aquarius, so that was about shocking revelations. Being a little rebellious, pushing us to think differently. Aquarius very much marches to their own beat. And, a time to kind of embrace who you really are. So with the new moon in Virgo, that is about the possibility of new beginnings. So with me doing your reading in between the two, who knows, you may have learned something during the full moon, discovered something, and now it's, okay, could there be a new beginning? So let's find out. First card out will be your energy. The second card out will be your person's energy. Third will be the energy surrounding the both of you. And the fourth card will be a card of advice. And then I will pull the card underneath. That'll be what you don't see coming. Keep in mind that even though I'm saying the first energy is yours, if you feel like it's not, you feel like the second card is your energy, use your discernment, only you will know. Okay? What do we have for Virgo, please? Virgo and their person. And I will use this deck for clarifications. Okay, Virgo. So this is where we're going to start. So the first card out is the Ace of Wands. So this is your energy. So I feel that you're ready to have a passionate beginning. You are excited about it. You are feeling more free and open. So you may have been closed off with your passion for a short while. You may have not have felt the spark or the excitement towards your person. So there may have been, something that had happened. Like I said, there was a shocking revelation during the full moon. So maybe something was discovered and it kind of took you back with your passion. And now you're starting to feel, okay, I'm ready to light that flame again, so to speak. Your person is the Queen of Wands. So this is interesting because I had a vision of this card before I did your reading. And it was interesting because the Queen of Wands is obviously very attractive, very confident, very independent, very much I get what I want. I also had a thought of a mistress. So you take this as it resonates. It might not be for everybody. I'm feeling like for some of you, your person was a mistress at one point, and the passion may have dulled out. Maybe somebody realized they were an addition to a situation, and so it had slowed things down a little bit, right? The energy surrounding the both of you is the Four of Pentacles. So this is very much an energy of holding on. So I get a feeling that the both of you still want to hold on to this connection, even though the dynamics might be a little unusual, okay? We'll get some clarifications. So the advice is death. So something needs to end, okay? So whether that is the connection with the Queen of Wands, that is this passionate possible mistress, or the other situation with the other party needs to end if that has not already ended. What you don't see coming is the Seven of Wands. So what I feel like here with the Seven of Wands and looking at the overall quick view of all the cards, kind of going through them and the situation, this kind of feels to me that in order to hold on to this Queen of Wands, this fiery, handsome, beautiful, attractive, independent, flirtatious, get what I want, in order for you to hold on to this, you're going to have to stand up for this person. So if this person was a third party to a situation, you're going to find yourself having to stick up and defend being with this person. So there might be some interference from friends, family, the other party, you know. But in order to hold on to it, there's definitely going to need to be some action taken to do what you can to stick up for this, because clearly the both of you are holding on, and Spirit's like, something has to end. It's either this person or the other person in the situation, in order to move forward. So let's just kind of clarify here what's going on. So this might not be for everybody. So if it's not your reading, don't take it. Don't assume that there's a mistress. This is clearly, I feel, parties that are already aware of this situation. Okay. So tell me about the Queen of Wands. We're going to start there. Tell me about the Queen of Wands here, please. feel like this person's very much hard to hold on to, hard to grasp. Ten of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Strength. Okay. So the Queen of Wands is whoever this is to you. There's Leo energy, so they could have strong Leo in their chart. Again, it could have been the full moon during Leo season in Aquarius. That could also represent that as well. So this person is pre-Empress energy. So this is somebody who is ready for the next step. They're ready to have something more solid in their life, more of settling down, maybe going to the next level of settling down and getting married. They're very much using, I feel like they're using their strength to remain independent right now, single, because of the exhaustion of the situation of being the mistress, possibly waiting around to see, am I going to get some sort of proposal out of this Virgo that I'm dealing with? They're trying to remain very strong and independent, all yet the energy surrounding the both of you is holding on. So they're still energetically holding on to you, even though they're using everything they have to pull back because of the exhaustion of the situation. So tell me about this Ace of Wands. What's going on here? What happened with you? Yeah, I heard this person's tired of being the second choice. These two got stuck. So, all right, we'll keep those, and then we take the one off here. Ooh. So we got the Four of Swords, we've got the Five of Cups, and we have the Five of Swords. We've got two fives. So fives, if you are not familiar with numerology, that is major change, major changes in your life, whether that's good or bad. That just kind of depends on the situation. But here with the Five of Cups, Five of Swords, and Four of Wands, I mean, you two definitely, there was a breakup after it came to light and it caused an argument. It stressed you out. Who was this? Hold on. Let's go back here real quick. Who is this other person? Two of Wands. Okay, so it's not telling me. It's just saying you were stuck trying to decide which way to go. So the Queen of Wands and the other person that you may have been dealing with knew about each other. So this may have been something that had been out in the open for some time. But what caused the frustration was the fact that you were not deciding. Are you leaving the other person behind to manifest into the future with the Queen of Wands? You, I think, were undecided. Therefore, it caused a lot of fighting, a breakup, and a time for you to have self-reflection, right? So you kind of pulled away, and that's why you're feeling, okay, I'm ready. And I think it took the separation from the Queen of Wands, this little spat, this little breakup, this argument, the separation has made you realize you're ready to pick which path you want to go, which choice you want to do, right? So you twos are choices. And so now you know where you want to aim your fire, your passion. So let's get a little more on this death card about this ending, because that's what I'm curious. Oh, nope. Hold up. Tell me about this death card. Eight of Wands, Hermit, Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like what the death card here is, what it's saying with ending something, I think it's, okay, you both need to kind of take your own personal private journey to work on yourselves for a little bit. That's what will speed up the movement towards getting back together with this Queen of Wands, because I feel it's the Queen of Wands that you're really wanting to connect with. Okay, so in order for this commitment to pick up speed going towards reconnection, you would need to self-reflect like you did with the Four of Swords. It's almost saying you need some more time. We're just now coming up to the new moon in Virgo. So if this breakup just kind of happened around that full moon, or if there was an argument around that time, you'd need to give it a little bit more time to work on yourself, okay? To understand what is it about the Queen of Wands? What is it about this person that makes you want to put the effort in, right? What is it about this person? When you get that aha moment internally from being alone and thinking about this, that's when it can speed up and you'll be able to try and come towards each other to give it a shot. So what is this protection? Sticking up for the connection. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Ooh. Seven of Wands, please. Spirit, more details. Nine of Cups, Eight of Swords, Page of Wands. Yeah. Okay, thank you. So by sticking up for this relationship, the Queen of Wands, the person that you want, in order for your wish fulfillment to come true, right? To be able to take your passion towards this person, you're going to have to come out of hiding and show everybody, this is the person I want to romantically go towards. This is the person this is my dream. This is the person that makes me happy. Nine of Cups. This is what makes me feel good. But you have to, Eight of Swords, you have to kind of stop denying around other people, this other person. You know, if there's other friends, you need to make sure everybody's aware, because once somebody's been a mistress, then what is it? You kind of get into that habit of, that's what it's been labeled. It's a mistress. It's shh, we don't talk about it, right? Nobody knows about us. You're going to have to, Eight of Swords, you're going to have to get out of that, okay? And be open about, I choose this person. Yes, this person was a mistress. This was somebody I was hiding. But truthfully, yes, they are my wish fulfillment. And that's sticking up for the connection. If this is really what you want. You have free will. I'm not saying any of this is right or wrong. This reading may not go over very well because, you know, a mistress did pop up. But I can't help what comes out. It is what it is. So let's get you an angel number. Yeah. You have to stop hiding it, right? It can't be labeled mistress anymore. It has to be more. This is the person I want to be with. This is the person I have passion and excitement for. This is somebody that is my wish fulfillment. And I'm going to, you know, take that risk going towards them again. And I'm going to stick up for this because this is what I want. 5-5-5-5. There you go with the fives again. Like I said, that is major change. Clarity. transformation, change, success, process, achievement, adaptability. You are not a victim, Eight of Swords, blinded. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are a beneficiary, enriching your life experience. By embracing and adapting to change, you're setting yourself up for long-term success. Trust that everything is unfolding for the best. You are achieving your goals and everything will work out perfectly in the end. So I think you're afraid to come out publicly about this Queen of Wands because it is somebody that was a mistress, somebody that was kept a secret, somebody that, was on the side, and yet you two still hold on to each other, still will not let each other go. So it's, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it, right? Spirit's like, are you going to, end your thoughts? Are you going to end any connection with the other person so you can choose this person to actively leave one path behind and go the new path, all while sticking up for this person and not being quiet about them anymore, right? Showing the world who they are. This is the person. This is somebody that is your wish fulfillment. This is somebody that you dream about. It is your person and you don't want to let go. And your person with the Nine of Pentacles, like I said, is very much Empress, pre-Empress energy. They have everything that they want in life. They're the Queen of Wands. They go after what they want. They're not afraid. They're bold. They're beautiful. They're handsome. They're passionate. Like they have, everything they need, everything they want. The only thing they don't have is that love partner. That could be you if you're willing to fight for the connection, stick up for it. And change, legitimately transform, ending something to begin something new, transforming yourself into opening up and showing everybody, this is the one that I want. This is the person I love. It's up to you, Virgo. I hope this was helpful. Much love and light. I will talk to you soon.